Hey, welcome back to Full Count Baseball Podcast. I'm your host, Blaine Arsenal. Interview number 2 on the day. We took a stop to Eunice to talk to St. Ed's head baseball coach, Casey Charlie. How's it going, Coach?
Man, it's going well. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, doing good. Like I just was telling you offline, just trying to stay warm in this cold weather.
It was a little colder today. We did a little bit of field work this morning, put some fertilizer down. I felt it, but should be warm next week.
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's get into it, Coach. Tell me about your background, where you from, your playing days, your coaching days, all the good stuff like that.
Okay, I'm from Eunice. Went to Eunice High. Played for Scott Phillips. Graduated there in 2007. It's kind of like a utility player there. Pitched, played infield, did a few things. Played a year at LSUA where I pitched. Head coach over there was Dan Purvis, and the assistant was Matt Joe Burns, Coach Mike Burns' son at Louisiana Christian.
Okay, and we got you into coaching after your playing days at LSUA. I mean, yeah, where you were.
Uh, Baseball's just been part of my life for so long. My dad started me very young at it and just always had a passion for it. So after playing it for so long, figured going into coaching would be something I enjoy.
Yeah, yeah. And you said you played for Coach Phillips at Eunice. I know he's a legend in his own right. How was it playing for him?
Dude was very much about fundamentals, doing stuff right, about what you expect out of somebody that wins like the Tony Robichaux Award.
Yeah, and then you said you got the coaching with him. How was that as well?
I learned a lot. It helped me become the head coach I am today. A lot of years of just learning from him. He kept giving me more and more duties each year, and it helped me tremendously in stepping into his position this year.
It's safe to say he's been a big impact into your baseball life.
Oh, very much so. Still is today. He's the guy that came help me fertilize the baseball field this morning. Still helps me coach. It's been a transition, but it's great having him around still.
Yeah. So you taking over St. Ed's this year. They finished last year, I believe, in the second round of the playoffs. How is it getting that group of kids to try to buy into what you and Coach Phillips bringing to St. Ed's?
Uh, I don't think it's been tough. The only reason I'm saying that is because last year they had 8 seniors.
Okay.
So the bulk of their starters are gone. So it's fresh faces into new roles this year. So they're eager to learn, and they've bought into or would say it's more just different style of baseball, how we try to teach it. Maybe just different terminology and stuff, but just trying to do stuff the right way, preach fundamentals.
Gotcha. Any key differences? I know this is your first stint as a head coach, but any key differences from being an assistant coach to now being a head coach?
Oh, yeah. A lot more phone calls I got to take. A lot
Yeah,
more phone calls I'm taking. That's for sure. Where it was, I just got the parts of the conversations that needed to be told to me. Now I'm on the phone with a lot more people, seeing about certain things, but it's all been great so far. I got a lot of support around here.
awesome, awesome. Um, so what can you tell me? What can you tell us about the kids coming up in the program now? Like any kids to look out for?
Uh, I think we have 3 guys that actually returned with a little bit of playing time. One was a starter last year, Lanny Reed. He's going to make a transition from the outfield to shortstop this year for us. The other guy is Clay Aguilar. He played first and mostly pitched last year in some roles. I expect him to be a key contributor on the mound this year. Wyatt Dubois, he didn't get to play much last year being hurt, but just had a great summer with us. Paxton Myers on the mound. He was a freshman last year. got significant innings. I expect him to be at the top of the rotation with us as well.
Awesome. So like I said, they've lost out in the second round or whatever last year. This year, obviously new staff, new system. Did you go in scheduling the same schedule, or did you blow it up, make your own? How did you go about scheduling for this season?
Well, some of the schedule wasn't back to being set yet when I took over, so I didn't have a ton of games for sure I knew about. So basically, I had to redo a lot of it myself. The a few games I did keep that we had because it was just tough scheduling that many. So the ones that we had, I tried to keep, and then we're going to a few different tournaments than they did last year. Uh, Going to Celia, the Altic in Monroe, and the Eunice High St. Ed's tournament that we host together, and Glen Morris tournament week 4.
Okay, so y'all busy the whole month of March in tournament season.
February, March, we'll be getting it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, are y'all playing the full 34 game slate?
We have 3 games for each tournament for sure, with games mixed in the week as well. So we 3 or 4. One week we have 5, but we mostly 3 or 4 games a week every week once we get started.
Okay, awesome. Um, in your opinion, Coach, what's the biggest mistake high school players make when they try to get recruited by college coaches?
Probably social media. That can get you in trouble real quick if you're not careful with what you're posting on there. Uh,
Yeah,
that could definitely affect some stuff for you.
and I was talking to I think it was Alex Armand from PBR. He said that's one of the main reasons college coaches go away from kids because kids don't understand like social media is going to hurt you.
Oh, it's there. It's in ink. It's on the internet.
Yeah, you even if you delete it, somebody saw it and somebody probably screenshot it.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yep. Uh, so what's one of the biggest moments in your coaching career that sticks with you? I know it's your first year, so you've been an assistant for a while, but what's the one of the biggest moments in your career that still sticks with you?
Definitely the 2023 season, getting to the state tournament in Sulphur. That was definitely probably the biggest one. It had been a while since Eunice High went, and that was the first time that I got to experience it. So that was a major thing. On top of having to fix the field after a rainstorm we didn't expect the night before, and then getting everything ready all day, and then getting the win to be able to get there. That was a major accomplishment.
I'll just stay right there for a minute. How tough was it that season just to the grind in and year out, just the grind of the season, and then having that deep of a push in the playoffs?
It takes a toll on you. Baseball is definitely a grind. I actually told our guys that the other day. It's not just a 1 game a week thing like it's football. I mean, you're getting after it every day, practice, games. May have a day off in between, and that's about it. And you back on it. So it's a grind.
Yeah, and I'm sure just seeing the kids' faces when they got that last out, and I know y'all was on the softball. I know it was just put a big smile on y'all coaches' faces as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. Um, Coach, if you had today's technology, would it if you had today's technology when you played, would that make you a better player?
I'm not too sure, man. I still like the old school approach with a lot of stuff. Guys just getting in the cage, banging balls off the tee a lot, just working on stuff in the bullpen. A lot of measurables that I think in the high school level that doesn't really help you a ton unless you just got some elite guys like D1 prospects all over the field. Other than that, they just need fundamentals and work on their core things they need to do.
Are you a fan of today's technology in today's game?
I won't say I'm not a fan, but I don't jump into it as much as some people would to like try to figure things out with it.
Okay. You got. I don't know if you see, but you got a few comments in the pins.
Yeah, I see that at the bottom now.
Yeah, let's go, Uncle Charlie. Oh, Uncle Coach Charlie. Uh, Lindsay, that's our coach, and call Charlie. Ask him about his daddy. Mm.
The only guy I ever watched coach baseball in cowboy boots and blue jeans.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Coach, in your opinion, do you think the kids today is more skilled or just have more exposure?
Probably both. You see a lot more skilled guys in certain positions, but that might be because there's just so much more exposure of them now. Like now, you can see guys everywhere throughout the state, small schools, big schools, and they're just everywhere to see. Back when I was in high school, they didn't have so much of that, and that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I graduated from a kid in '05, and we ain't see none of this stuff. I wish. Um, how do you keep kids focused on development and not just the highlights or the stats?
That's just gonna be a standard you set that like we're gonna do this daily. I'm a big believer in that. Constantly doing like just pitchers field of practice. So we're just on the basics. That just has to be outs, fly ball communication, small stuff like that. I find that wins you more baseball games than anything.
Yeah. Can you name me one or a few things that's different in high school baseball today than when you played? Besides the technology, obviously.
Hmm, that's a tough one. I'm not too sure on that. Technology is definitely the main one for sure.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, like we said, exposure is the main thing, but I can't think of nothing off the top of my head that's that much different. I mean, I think there's a lot more coaches that are seeking out more information to help their players for sure. I know like our LBCA clinics always got some great guys that talk, and people are just gaining knowledge from that constantly. I think that's a major help.
Yeah. What separates teams that are talented from teams that actually win consistently?
Talent and win consistently. You got to be able to play as a team for sure. Like team baseball, I mean, that's one of our main things we've been preaching. Uh, Guy at third base, that's the two outs. You got to find a way to score. Not just try to do something for you. That's small things like that. I find that teams that do that, they'll be teams with just straight talent if they're not just playing for the team or they're just playing for themselves.
Yeah. What do you look for in players that don't show up on the stat sheet?
Contribute any way you can. Like I think everybody's important on our team. If you're the number one guy or if you're the 25th guy, like there's always something that you can contribute to make us better. You still need guys out there when you're doing inter squad. Still need guys to help you run the scoreboard, get balls, shag balls, all those things. Like I think everybody's important to make the season go.
In other words, just be a good teammate when your number's called. Just
Absolutely,
contribute.
absolutely. We've been preaching that somebody does something good, you should be picking them up at all times.
Yep. Back to you. What's the biggest life lesson baseball teaches kids that you didn't realize until later on?
Baseball is pretty much life in general. You're gonna go through some ups and downs. Not every day is gonna be a great day, but you just got to keep pushing through it and take it day by day and just keep going, keep grinding.
Yeah. Keep running. Uh, so what kind of coach are you, coach? Like, what is your philosophy?
Uh, I'm a big team first guy. Preach work out, or what are our main mottos? This year was teamwork and outwork everybody. Like that, I think that even on days after you have bad games, best thing you can do is just get back at it the next day and work it out.
Awesome. And offensively, how you're more of a small ball guy. How what's your philosophy on offense?
Yeah, man, I think it depends on the kids you have year to year in high school. It's not like
Yeah,
we in college where we can recruit certain guys. So it depends. This year, I think will be a mixture of. I think we'll have games where we can really sting the baseball, and we'll have games where we gotta play small ball, bunt guys over, steal bases, stuff like that.
um, and obviously with defense, throw strikes and get outs, basically.
Strikes. I mean that's that you said it right there. That's the main thing. Get on the mound, throw
Yeah.
strikes, and good things will happen.
So you've been in Eunice all your life, obviously. So what is there any difference between the two communities between Eunice High and St. Ed's, or is it all love all together?
I don't see any differences really. Coming from both schools, I see kids that both all want to work hard
Hmm.
and accomplish the goals put in front of them.
And so yeah, you small town, so y'all gonna have that love for all sports, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
What's what's one baseball take you have that might surprise fans?
Whew. I'm a pitching guy, so it's definitely something dealing with pitching. Like I believe if you could throw strikes, you could beat a lot of people, even if it's not with velocity. With guys, as long as you could throw strikes and mix stuff up, that you could beat a lot of good teams with that in high school.
Yeah, you don't have to be the hardest thrower or have the most pitches in your repertoire. As long as you're throwing strikes and hitting your spots, you most likely win ball games.
Correct. Round ball, round bat.
Yes, sir. um, can you give one piece of advice to every high school baseball player?
Don't take anything for granted, for sure. Work. Learn how to work while you wait and work through the hard times when things are not going right. You continue to work, you'll see good things happen.
Yep. Um, I know you haven't been a head coach for a while, but what's your approach when a player is doing everything right off the field, but is struggling on the field?
You just got to have certain sit downs, depending on the kid and how they see things. You got to have certain sit downs, maybe one on one talks with them. Pretty much like I said earlier, you just got to continue to just keep grinding, keep working at it, and eventually something might break through. But if you give up, then you'll never see none of those results.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so well opposite when the kid is doing it right on the field but is struggling off the field, what do you do? What's your approach to that?
That's a tough one. It
Yeah,
depends how severe certain things are with it, where you might have to bring kids in with parents and try to work things out, but not in the business of running kids off. So we try to help them as much as possible, as long as it's nothing severe.
yeah. Um, other than social media like we talked about earlier, what's another common mistake you think players make today?
I would think maybe taking in a little too much information from stuff off the internet, where we see stuff, we want to do those things, and we see an Aaron Judge and certain people doing certain things, and they're elite players, and you might not be able to do those things. Stay into fundamental stuff.
Yeah. Um, are are you a fan or not of players getting outside coaching from their high school coaching?
That really doesn't bother me as long as they're getting work in. We're going to stay to what we do. So as long as they understand that, I don't have an issue if they're getting a little bit of help here and there from other things.
Um, another thing, travel ball. Are you a fan of travel ball? Do you like the kids' mindsets coming from that?
I think it's a little tough. I know I have 7 and 6 year old at my house, so I'm glad I don't have to get into that quite yet. But I think they do need to be a little bit more worried about practice with travel ball instead of so many games, where you see guys go and play 6 and 7 games in a weekend, and the most you're going to play in high school is 2 in a day max. So
Yeah.
I think it doesn't relate a ton to high school baseball.
What should parents and players understand about the recruiting process?
I would say just preach to them, make sure that their kids are being good teammates and doing everything they can, doing the right things that they can at all times, making
Yeah.
sure grades, uh, not getting in trouble at school, all of those things that matter. Uh, that's the first thing college guys are going to come in and ask about: what kind of character does this guy have?
Yeah. I got a lot of kids nowadays. They thinking if they sitting in front of a college coach at a game and they go 0 for 4, like they won't look at him like he's done. Like, no, you gotta hustle on and off the field. You gotta just be that good teammate, like you said. Just cheer your guys on. Just do everything the right way. The
Absolutely.
hits and everything else is gonna come.
Yeah, they want to see how you react to that 0 for 4 day. Not,
Yeah,
not the 0 for 4 you had at the plate. If you're not hustling on the field, not running out of the ball to first, or fly ball to the outfield, somebody drops it, and you still stuck halfway between the first and the plate, that's not a good look for you.
yep. I think we talked about that. What's one lesson baseball teaches or your kids after they're done?
I think hard work. We don't have a ton of guys, so I rely on them to do a good bit around the park after games. Everybody has job duties. I got lists. It's broken down for them. Everybody's on something. Same thing as before games, after practice. Continue just making them work and understand that this is how life is going to be later.
Yeah, yeah. Because like we said earlier, this is a hard game, just as life. So you just gotta roll with the punches and just keep moving forward.
Absolutely.
Yep. What's the advice you got for young coaches?
Take in all the information you can get and then decide what you want to use, and do not use everything you hear. Stay true to what your core beliefs are, but take in a lot of information.
Awesome. Um, Coach, I think we ran through it kind of fast. You got any last words before I let you go?
No, man, I appreciate you having me on. I think it's great for what you're doing for the sport and for the coaches in the state.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I tell everybody I'm just trying to shine the spotlight on the coaches in their programs. Try to just be proactive about it.
I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. For y'all tuning in this evening, I'm sorry. Thanks again. Give me a like, subscribe, and follow, and I'll see y'all in the next interview. Thanks.
Good luck to y'all this year, coach.
You too.